her up. I like to use this siphon. It's really cool. It's got a neat little part at the bottom with a little ball bearing, so it kind of keeps the flow going. It allows for less spillage too. But we'll get the other one done and we'll get on the trail. Try to bring you some shots along the way. Well guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on our first ride of 2025. Hope you can join us, come along for the ride. Should have some good footage for you today. We'll try and get some drone. Stick around. Well, all right, guys, have a look at this scenery. This is actually one of our favorite trails heading up to Duhamel, Quebec, which is basically due north of Montreal, Quebec. We just love this trail because there's a lot of straightaways. They're really groomed well. We cross through a few little towns and pass right beside lakes and cross lakes. It's absolutely a great trail. So at times it's a fast trail, at times it's a slow trail, but we absolutely love this portion of the trail. We actually met up with a friend of ours, Jeremy. We stopped at the warm-up shack. He was hanging a right, we were hanging a left, so it was great to just catch up and see how his season has been going and how his summer went. So it's been one heck of a great first ride. We're going to pull into Duhamel and have a little bite to eat, and I hope to get some drone footage. We had this freak storm that came through that just like blasted snow for about 20 minutes and then stopped, and then the clear blue skies came back. So I mean, what a great epic first ride. We had a great time. We logged about 200 kilometers for the day. So I mean, quite awesome. Follow along. Next stop is going to be the restaurant. Well, all right, we're coming up on the little town of Duhamel, and as you can see on the left there, we got the quad trails and ATV trails, and in Duhamel it's a little bit hairy at times, just simply because a lot of these quads and side-by-sides, they go down the skidoo trail, they ruin the trail, and it's really dangerous for fellow skidooers because we're not traveling at the same speed, and in a lot of times there's some twisties and we get ATVs come right in front of us nose to nose, and it's been quite awkward. Already this year we've already had a couple of serious injuries and one death, so I mean, I'm really not too fond of having the quad trail right next to the skidoo trail, but it is the way it is. So we're pulling into the town. Hope you enjoy the scenery, and we'll bring you the rest of the ride right after lunch. All right, guys, so we just stopped at Rendezvous de Chevreuil. That's like deer meeting in English. Stop and get a little quick bite. Lots of people here today, lots of sleds. About 2:30, and it's still quite packed. We even got four-wheelers, side by side. So we're going in for a little greasy meal, and maybe we'll share that with you. Bon appetit, guys. Hot dog with Quebec style poutine. All right, so we had an awesome lunch. Every once in a while we treat ourselves to that junk food, but I gotta tell you, some of these little chip stands, we call them cascara in French, these little chip stands in these little towns, they make the best food. It is just so good, especially the poutine. You know, it's only in the winter that we eat poutine, maybe 2 or 3 times, just simply because it's so tasty. It's not great on your stomach after you're done, but I mean, it's so tasty. And I mean, we were truly blessed on the ride home this afternoon. We had so much of the sun setting. A lot of it was coming through the trees and producing absolutely stunning lighting, which was, you know, really quite spectacular when you're going through after a long ride. We had already done about 170 clicks by this point. After a long ride, it's nice to have that beautiful ambient light from the sun, right? We just enjoy this trail so much. So thanks for joining us, and there's still a bit of footage left for the end, and we'll see you on the next run. Well, guys, we had an awesome ride today. A few little whoops, horseback riding, whatever you'd like to call it, but other than that, we had some great high-speed trails. The trails for, you know, 35 centimeters worth of snow for the entire year have been really quite awesome. But the sun... Well, guys, I don't know what happened, but on my closing statement got cut off, so Thanks a lot for joining me on this first ride of our 2025 season. Much appreciate all of the subscribers and the people that spend time watching my videos. I can't say how much I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Consider subscribing to the channel. I mean, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And you'll be notified if you hit the little bell icon and hit the thumbs up if you like today's content. And feel free to interact with me in the comments. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. God bless. Be well. Have a great week. And we'll see you on the next ride.